Number 1 in the morning's King 5 News starts now.
Up next, food and wine. What more could one ask for?
What more could you ask for? Coming up in just a few minutes, we're talking the Iron Vintner Challenge. Great food, great wine, and a great time to be had by all. Stay tuned.
And if several local winemakers will be battling it out for the next month to see who reigns supreme in the kitchen. The Iron Vintner Challenge gets underway today. And our very own Christy Johnson is there getting a sneak peek. Are they letting you touch their knives?
Yeah, seriously, they're not letting me touch the knives, no. That is a big no-no for me in the morning in the kitchen. We are live this morning at Willows Lodge talking about the Iron Vintner Challenge. It's a huge thing that happens out here in Woodinville, and it kicks off today at 5:30 here at Willows Lodge. Chef Bobby, fill in our viewers, what is this challenge all about?
It's a month-long competition between winemakers here in Woodinville, local winemakers, and basically we came up with this idea a while back. I was tired of hearing all my winemaker buddies tell me how great of a cook they were, and so they're going to put their money where their mouth is right now.
Are you a good cook? It looks like you're listening pretty hard over here.
I am. Yep.
I mean, I'm digging your chopping skills. These are good chopping skills you have. Show us your chopping skills, my friend.
Not the fingers, not the fingers.
Not the fingers, not the fingers. This is Chris Sparkman from Sparkman Cellars. This is Chris Gorman from Gorman Winery. And you guys are going to battle it out tonight. Now, here's the deal. It's exactly like Iron Chef. They're going to have 60 minutes to do what?
Well, I have a secret ingredient that I'm not going to tell you. And we're going to bring the secret ingredient out.
I've been trying to get this information all morning long, but there are 3 choices. You want to tell them the choices?
Chicken, salmon, or pork.
Last year you flew in mahi-mahi from Hawaii. This year you're going to do some chicken, fish, or pork.
Yep.
So these guys have to come up with an appetizer and an entree, and how long do they have?
60 seconds.
Seconds? There might have been a little too
60
much
seconds, that's it.
Morning.
That's all they
Sure
get.
what's going on. 60 minutes to do this. That's kind of crazy.
I'm asking for 70. Yeah.
He's asking for 70. Have you been practicing? Because I think if it was me, I'd have been on the internet coming up with recipes for every possibility that could exist.
We practiced for the first time yesterday, so we're totally ready for this event.
How did your practice go?
When I ride, we needed 70 minutes. So
we have a problem here, Bobby.
We'll give them 60 minutes, I
60
promise.
minutes. So it kicks off tonight at 5:30 here at Willows Lodge. Now, all of the proceeds from this month-long competition are going where?
A portion of the proceeds are going to go to benefit Little Bit Therapeutic Riding Center.
Which is amazing. And coming up in the next hour, we'll tell you more about that charity. I think you have some practice to be doing here, my friend. Get shopping. You too. What's with the standing around? You have a big gig going on here tonight. Now, these guys will be in the middle of the attendees. They'll be able to watch. They'll be able to listen to these chefs. Well, I shouldn't say chefs, should I? Winemakers
Vintners.
who are, going to be strategizing. You might be a chef after tonight if you make it within the 60 minutes.
and keep all my fingers.
And keep all your fingers. Now, do you have any words, little trash talking or anything like that you want to throw out
Watch your
there?
back, my friend. Watch your back. Got a sharp knife.
He's got a sharp knife. You want to have a little rebuttal for that?
I think I will watch my back with Chris Sparkman. Yes. Agreed. Agreed.
It's going to be a lot of fun out here. It's a big night. It's a huge month-long competition. These two compete tonight. Next week, there's two more that are going to compete, and then the winners of those two battles are going to cook off. And when's the finale? When does this all
The
culminate?
finale is June 22nd.
And what's going to happen?
We're going to have the winner of tonight and the winner of next week's battle against each other. And throughout the competition, we're going to be selling tickets for a winemaker dinner that we're going to do here the last Wednesday of the month.
There you go. And the proceeds going to Little Bit Therapeutic Riding Center. We're going to get into that next hour. If you want to come be a part of this, and it seems to me their chopping skills are good, so I'm going to say I think their cooking skills will probably be good. Go to king5.com, click on news links. There's all the information there on how you can get tickets. But for now, Joyce, seriously, I can't even motivate these guys to keep chopping. I don't know what's going on. Are you that confident that you don't need to practice?
We're ready.
Get to work. The hardest working vintner wins.
Seriously.
All righty, we'll check back in with you next hour. What a great competition. Should be fun. Thanks. It's now 7:49. Well, two favorite
Number 1 in the morning's King 5 News starts now.
Up next, food and wine. What more could one ask for?
A very big event kicking off here at Willows Lodge tonight. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're talking about the Iron Vintner Challenge. You people look really serious about this.
How that works.
And just about every other animal, or maybe
Right.
people, to go get those.
Well, several local winemakers going to be battling it out for the next month to see who reigns supreme in the kitchen.
Yeah, the Iron Vintner Challenge. It gets underway today. The Iron Vintner Challenge, well, and our own Christy Johnson actually spent some time with them. Get a bit of a sneak peek.
It looks like there's been a massacre on this table, and the reason is these two winemakers here are prepping and practicing for a huge event that's kicking off here at Willows Lodge tonight. It's called the Iron Vintner Challenge. This is Chris Gorman from Gorman Winery. This over here is Chris Sparkman from Sparkman Cellars. And this guy right here is Chef Bobby, right here at Willows Lodge. And
Hello.
What is the Iron Vintner Challenge?
Iron Vintner Challenge is where we take winemakers and it's a cooking competition. They're battling against each other with a secret ingredient, and only 1 out of 4 will walk away as a victor.
So it's kind of like an Iron Chef deal.
It is,
They
yes.
don't know you don't know the ingredient yet.
I've tried to bribe the kitchen staff, and I do not know the ingredient yet.
But at 5:30 tonight here at Willows Lodge, you're going to have to cook something in 60 minutes, an appetizer and an entree.
We can do it.
You can do it.
Yep.
You're
very
confident?
Very confident we can do this.
You look like you have a wide array of veggies going on there. Now, Sparkman over here, I feel like you have some serious confidence. I mean, look at this. That is great. What is that, asparagus?
That was asparagus.
That was
Now,
asparagus. Massacred asparagus.
Asparagus confetti
Have you been practicing?
for 27 years.
27
Yeah,
years.
this is my moment.
This is a big moment.
This is it.
Yeah.
And after this, I'll retire.
Do you have good confidence that you're going to do well tonight?
It's already done. I sent my bribe envelope in. All taken care of.
All taken care
Right,
of.
Bobby?
Yeah, my Porsche's out front.
It's all set.
There you go. There you go. So these two are going to compete this evening at 5:30. Next week, another 2 winemakers will compete. And then the week after that, the winners of those 2 competitions will compete. But here's the big thing. A portion of these proceeds are going to Little Bit Therapeutic Riding Center out here in Woodinville. And what is that charity? What do they do?
Little Bit is our charity of choice here at the Willows Lodge, and it's horse therapy for adults and kids with special needs. It's
So
a wonderful
great-
organization, yeah.
Great, great organization. That's what this is going to help. Plus, it's going to be a great time. Great food, great wine. Boys, get chopping. You have so much work to do before tonight. I can't believe it. They don't even seem like they're nervous. If I had to cook something in 60 minutes, something I didn't even know yet, I would be sweating. But they don't seem to be nervous. If you want tickets, go to king5.com, click on news links. There's all the information there. But for now, I have to get to judging and tasting, the most important part. This is Christy Johnson in Woodinville today, reminding you to make it a great day. Oh,
That's going to be a fun competition.
Yeah. Speaking of eating good food, do you eat your grilled food plain, or do you add a little salt?